Good morning. Welcome to Tea&Politics.
Hi,
I'm
good
Neha.
morning.
This is Anju.
This is Anju.
No, I don't have tea with me today, but I have a coffee.
Yes.
I think you've got a coffee too.
Yes.
We just wanted to quickly comment on the UFC fight that was taking place in the White House.
Yes.
It was kind of crazy, I think, right?
Yeah.
It was just sort of this surreal display of bravado.
Like as if it's going back into gladiator time.
Yeah.
Where this macho-ness or
Absolutely.
Neanderthal type behavior is. But you know what? To each his own. Everyone was happy.
I mean, what are we? We're regressing back
enjoying,
into
I
the
guess.
Roman Empire, where we're seeing people fight for entertainment in front of the Caesar. What is it? The Caesar or the ruler? What's next? Seeing animals fight on the White House lawn, or seeing men fight animals on the White House lawn? I mean, I don't know what's.
Maybe
what's
we can
gonna
have
happen?
the emperor with no clothes fighting.
There we
Something
go.
bigger than him.
It's so strange.
It would be interesting.
It's so strange, and it really, the White House was always a symbol of decency and respect, and just a very classy place. And I think this sort of trashy display of two people, hammering each other down. I don't know. It's something that I'm not that happy with. But
frankly, whatever we're going through right now in this period of time, call it a revolution or whatever you like, how can one even enjoy celebrating 250 years? Because
forget his birthday.
he's ruined everything to the Constitution. And I'm trying not to bicker, but frankly, I'm bickering.
Yeah.
I can't help but bicker because.
But we're regressing into this barbarism. It's just very barbaric. Granted, this man is like the epitome of what's non-classy and just complete, very vulgar type of person. But this is ridiculous.
And then the advert that they had advertised before the whole thing began. Did you see that, where they claimed peacefulness through bombing? There has to be terror before peace comes into play. This is the man that voted for no wars.
Yes.
He loves wars. He's a bully for wars. He can't help himself because his DNA is wars.
Yeah.
And he's got drunkards running the show, and he's enjoying himself. Life is good for him.
Yeah.
He's got his family supporting him because they're getting richer and richer, and he's got all his cronies around getting richer and richer and supporting him. So this is all good. All good.
Yeah, the
But
Department of War. Yeah.
up. Wake up. We are in dire need of some of us, which is a majority of us, waking up and realizing that this has to be taken care of. Forget AYSO. Forget going to have your coffee. Forget going and having your tea when times are needed right now to put things into perspective. Because right now, if we don't do something now, we're not coming back. This is it. This is going to be the story.
Yeah, absolutely. He's rebranded.
We are not watching a movie. This is reality.
But it's awful. We're no longer the Department of Defense. We're the Department of War. We have a Department of War, and apparently, according to them, they're showing peaceful strength. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. But sometimes to their cult followers, I guess that means something.
Anything to cross the line is enjoyable.
But for
them.
those
But
of you
then,
who do
when
not
you're
know,
uneducated.
yeah, but for those of you who don't know, they did an advert before the UFC fight, and the advert was of the Department of War,
Which I
talking
mentioned
about
earlier.
their propaganda.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just very, very, very sad thing to see. We are going down a slippery slope where we might not be able to get back.
He should stand in the arena with his diapers on and fight his best, because obviously he's doing whatever he wants to. This emperor with no clothes that you find so beautiful, so handsome, so gorgeous, so loving, so funny, so hilarious, is tearing your world down. And if you don't wake up, you'll face the consequences. We are all so very upset right now. I don't have horrible words like he does. I don't call anybody as despicable as he is.
But I think you know what? It's because like most of his following is white males who are non-college educated. Right?
Not college educated. But then they don't know how to spell. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to write.
But I think, you know what? Like from a systemic point of view, that 30% that is supporting him, who are, a lot of them are white males that are non-college educated. What we need to do as a society, the 70% who do not like him, right, is to make college education more accessible to the general public. Because if we can do that, if we can lower tuition costs and not have this crippling student debt as soon as people get out of college, and give people like an easier access to getting into academia, then you know what, we're going to have a more educated society, a more well-informed society, and also better access to higher skilled labor. Better, people will have more access to higher skilled labor jobs. So I think, the education will solve 1,000 sins, but obviously we don't have a Department of Education now, so where do you go from that?
These young kids are wonderful kids that are just enjoying life because this man has no scruples, and he finds that if he can just make fun of things where people, these teenagers, these kids enjoy pranks, and so he never grew up. He's never going to grow up. But when he plays those pranks, he gets what he wants, and we have to understand that if we got any sense whatsoever, which we do, we need to be the adults.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's a lot of adultishness required in this country that he has demolished practically and hurt. And if we don't, live with the consequences, because this ain't changing anytime soon.
And I'm sorry that this is a little more serious, but we were completely so upset with the display of grotesque propaganda at the White House,
but this is just one little example. That's all he does continuously, and it's like he's wired up or on drugs or something, and he can't stop trying to make people put out fires for him, the adults that are around. But he's surrounded with all people that are yes men because they're getting richer. They're getting what they want. They're going to enjoy themselves, while we idiots sit on the bench line and watch and go to our AYSO meetings or go to our PTO meetings or do whatever we have to do, which is good. But if we don't start behaving where we need to act, believe me, we cannot be comfortable about anything
Get into
anymore,
a comfort zone.
because that's what we're doing. We're allowing.
On a positive note, his name's been stripped down from the Kennedy Center.
Yay!
Congratulations!
Yay!
Congratulations,
let's
everybody!
Hope it stays that way.
No, because this was a monument to John F. Kennedy. He was assassinated.
Yes.
This was a president who was beloved, and he was assassinated, and he was cut down before his time.
But the emperor with no clothes thinks wherever he wants to go, he can just plaster his name everywhere.
Anyway, we'll leave you on a positive note. Thank you so much for listening. Please like or subscribe or comment or whatever it is. Dislike. We don't mind. We would love to hear your thoughts. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yes.
If you don't agree with us, that's great.
Yes.
You don't have to agree with us.
Yes,
we welcome open dialogue.
Yes.
And yeah, we look forward to interacting with you guys.
And we're not robots like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
We want a difference of opinion.
Yes.
We want people who have the ability to express themselves.
Unlike
we're
our
just
president.
expressing ourselves, and I'm sorry, it wasn't anything else. But hey, guys, God bless you.
Yes.
Thank you for listening, and I hope that you have a lovely day. And let's see what we can do to make our lives better in the country that we believed was amazing.
Absolutely. And like, subscribe, and comment. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.